Hey, and welcome back to Kyle's Finance News. I'm your host, Kyle. Today's date is August 8th, 2024. Indexes had a beautiful day today. I cannot remember the last time the S&P 500 was up nearly 3% in a single trading session. That was just absolutely fantastic. I got a few trades in today myself and made some good profits, so I'm happy with the volatility that's going on today. It's just awesome. Volatility is where some serious money can really be made. It's really hard to be trading markets that are only moving a few points a day. 10, 20 points a day is really not much at all. Those 180, 120, 150 or more point days are just far and few between, unfortunately, but they are fantastic when they do come. Now, other indexes are also doing well. The S&P 500 is what I mainly pay attention to. It seems we also got some economic data recently regarding jobs and unemployment, and seemingly this week we fell just below the expected or the forecasted amount of unemployment claims by just a few thousand. So that was a pretty good sign as well. Now, this is one of those things that we will have to keep paying attention to, because if the unemployment suddenly goes flat or even dips back down a little bit without interest rates changing, then that kind of really takes away from the whole argument that interest rates need to come down because jobs are a threat. Now, that is what Jerome Powell is seeking as a cause and effect, is by keeping these interest rates higher, that unemployment will go up just ever so slightly, just a little bit. He does want unemployment to go up. He does want companies to feel this. He does want consumers to slow down their spending. But looking back historically, even August seemingly is a month where unemployment claims tend to peak a little bit. So as we go into the end of August towards the beginning of September, we might even see lower and lower unemployment claims as we get closer to the next Fed interest rate decision. So that's what markets are doing. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies also had an amazing day. At one point I checked and Bitcoin was up over 8%, which is just a monstrous move. I wish the S&P 500 and some of our stock indexes would do 8% in a day. That is just nuts. But significantly more volatile of an asset. So of course it's going to be having those wild swings up and down. It's had some pretty heavy down days in recent history as well. The other day I was talking about Carvana, ticker CVNA, and their earnings was just an absolute out of the park smash hit. And they went on to talk about their massive profit amounts per vehicle, somewhere above or in the area of $7,000 per vehicle is what they seem to average. And they also were increasing their guidance for the rest of the year, and it just looking fantastic. So I noted that, at least from my observation, they had just broken back above their 200 weekly moving average, even though they've been performing really well for the past couple months or year or so. This is where I want to be getting into it. So I have taken a position. I was talking about wanting to get into it, and I have taken a position. This is not trading advice. This is not me saying go do what I'm doing. I'm just trying to put a little bit of money where my mouth is, right? I like what Carvana has going on. I've never worked with or seen a Carvana in person. I've never tried their product, but apparently people are loving it and their sales are looking good. So I am holding some shares now at a 133.68 average, I believe. And we will see where this goes. I love trading the 200 week moving average. Sometimes it is just an absolute banger and performs really well. And other times it gets right up above it, hangs around for a little bit, and then something such as an earnings event will pop it back way down below. That happens. There's going to be winners, there's going to be losers. But I've had a few absolutely fantastic winners from it. And that's one of my good long-term kind of swing trading strategies. So I just want to put it to action here and see if I can't make a good example out of it. So that's all I have for today. I will be back tomorrow after market close for more financial news and an update for y'all. So thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Your support means so much to me as a new creator, and I will see you all tomorrow.